Talk to me about like how it is running your own brand, especially as a team. Like, what are some of the difficulties? Like, what does no one tell you about running your own brand?
Do you know what? Social media will try and make it seem like it's easy. Social media will try and make it seem like, oh yeah, all you gotta do is do X, Y, Z, and you've got a running clothing brand and you're getting drops, drops, drops. That's not the case.
What? It's
Like,
not easy.
that's not the case.
What?
No,
Telling me it's not easy. Make it
nothing,
look so easy.
nothing, because nothing in life is easy. And if something in life is
I hear that.
easy, it's not really worth it.
I hear that.
Because it's difficult, it will be worth it in the end. When there's like success, when we have the community, when we have everything, when we want it to be. Because it's difficult, because there was actual genuine sacrifice, it makes it worth it. If we just started yesterday, oh yeah, post TikTok. Oh, 100K. Oh, you've made loads of money. It's like, do we care? Do we care about our followers? Do we care about the community? Do you care about any of that? No, you just jumped from beginning to end. You haven't gone through the whole story or hero's journey. It's like Pokemon. Would Pokemon even be good if you start from the beginning?
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, by next episode, Ash has every single
Yeah.
achievement. No,
Yeah.
you have to go through season, movie, season, L, W, L, until eventually you get to where you're supposed to be. It's a journey, it's a journey, it's a journey, it's a journey. Same as everything in life, it's a journey.
Talk to me about that journey then, Timmy. Like, what are some of like the sacrifices that you've had to make personally for the brand?
Um, I'd probably just say like mix of just like sleep, but also just like free time. So for example, doing things like I don't know, just like daily activities like wanting to go out with your friends or like just pretty much just like even I don't want to say family too much because you always got to prioritize family, but I do definitely see a change in like I guess availability when it comes to like now obviously now that I've taken my leg off the brake what's it called, the accelerator for the brand. But my whole point is it's just more like I definitely say just like social time really, because obviously there's only certain amount of time which you can pretty much manage, and I feel like it's the free time that you do have. I definitely also say money as well. A lot of money is obviously going to be invested into what you do. Even if you are very strategical in how you approach it, you can make a lot of economical, sensible decisions. I feel like there are times where you got to be like, okay, I got a budget for this, so then I can end up seeing like a return in the investment. But I think a lot of it is definitely worth it because you definitely do tend to improve a lot more, I guess, a lot of your own skill set. You know, I realized I was never really a business orientated individual. I only just used to like sell shoes a little bit from time to time, but then eventually like I started learning more things about like, okay, how to pretty much use like social media to market your audience, as well as like different ways of like pretty much investing yourself by doing like certain types of events, and then knowing how to be like, okay, I can spend this much amount of money just buying this.
Yeah, because I feel like the biggest issue I see with people around our age is trying to figure out how to do things themselves, and then they get hit with the wall of like, oh, it's supposed to be easy, and then it's not, and then they give up. And I think that cycle continues, and I think people who break through that, like people who understand what it's supposed to be, like what you're doing it for. Like you talked about skill set, like I feel like since I've started doing this, the one thing that has paid dividends the whole time has been my skill set.
Yeah.
Like financially, I've not seen like how much I put in come back to me, but like the skill set I've developed from 0 to 100 had actually given me other opportunities in other places, which financially pays me back. That makes sense.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. Like, from the beginning of the brand to now, I would definitely say that is the biggest takeaway is like the experience of what we've learned and like what we've gained skill wise, experience wise. Like, he's only gotten better at designing. He's only gotten better and cleaner at everything he does. Likewise for me, we've only improved from where we started to where we've got to now. We've only improved, and it's taken L's. I won't lie to you. It hasn't been like smooth sailing every single time. Like we've had shoots that haven't always gone to plan or haven't always been easy, but from that's what you learn from. You don't learn like you can learn from your wins, but I feel like it's a lot harder to learn from your wins because you're in the state of yeah, that was great, that was amazing, I won, victory. It's when you go, oh, and you know what?
I fucked
I fucked up. That was tough. That was rough. It's where you sit back and actually analyze it, and that's where you actually learn. That's where you learn, or where you can get more in-depth knowledge. It's from the losses and from the W's.
Especially at the beginning, because like, for example, if I spend money on something and it goes wrong, I feel that right at the beginning way more than I would if I had loads of funds.
No, definitely.
You know what I mean? So it's like, especially when you're doing something, like being prepared to take a loss and then take a win and then like figure out what you got to do in between, or even take the next step. That's the hardest thing. It's like when you're in a position where you finally get settled, it's like, okay, so I know what to do. I know what to do drops. I know what to do. But then you know yourself, you got to take the next step. So figuring out the next step is difficult. Talk to me about that. Like, what was it like when it first started? And then when you guys realized I had to take the next step, what did that cost you?
Well, to be honest with you, I'll definitely say a lot of it really just came down to like approach, like, and you know what, the reason why I'm saying approach is because it's definitely a mentality thing. Like, I went into the brand initially just being very like, okay, if we just work as hard as we can, you know, things will just fall into place. But you sometimes have to make mistakes to be able to learn from them. And I think it's also being able to prepare for certain mistakes. And when you kind of be a bit more sensible in terms of like how you want to approach things, it can definitely help improve like the overall outcome. Like, for example, I'd definitely say like, for example, me and Eli spend a lot of time trying to plan out like how we're going to pretty much get out a lot of pieces. But then we realized that the amount of pieces we had been doing was quite a lot. And we went about it in different ways of obviously knowing how to promote it, but we've kind of now been able to figure out like a more sensible way of doing it. And I think a lot of it just came down to like maturity, but then it's like, because we also got good communication. We're very like, how do I say it? Considerate of each other's timings as well, which is something else I feel like is improved a lot since like we first started, you know. There are times where we'd realize that this may take longer, this meeting up at certain places would take longer, but we worked around it. And I think my whole point is just really the mental maturity of it. So yeah.
What I want to do now is give people advice, because I love to do that. I love to like bring things down to people where people are and like kind of read them where they are. So like obviously you both are doing creatives, you're working together doing creatives. What advice would you give to someone who feels that they're creators themselves but doesn't know how to make that first jump or take that first step, or kind of scared?
Just do it. Just do it.
Go deep from there.
Just take the first step. You're gonna fail anyway. Like, yeah, I'll use like an analogy from like boxing. Like, for you to be a boxer, you have to be comfortable and accept the fact you're gonna get punched in the face. So just do it. Just get in the ring and get used to it. Get the punches, get used to getting hit, get used to falling over, get used to failing. And if you can be comfortable doing that, if you can be comfortable falling over, getting back up, failing, getting back up, then you're good. Then you're good. You're good. You'll learn. You'll learn. It's literally just about being able to jump in, say, I don't know anything, go douche, and go, all right, cool, I know a bit more. Then dodge, punt, uppercut. It's just every bit of the combination of what you'll learn, and you're still going to get hit at the end of it. And that's just it, getting further and further along that jumping point where you just learn. Oh, mistake. Okay, one step back. Okay, jumping again. Oh, okay, I figured it out this time. Next jump. Oh, it didn't work. One step back, two step backs maybe. 3, 4, 5 even. You never know. Sometimes it's a big L. But you learn, you process, and you keep going forward. And I think that works for anyone, no matter what you want to do, whether it's a creative, whether it's sport, whether it's corporate. If you fail and you keep on getting back up and you learn and you be smart with your execution and how you want to move forward with yourself, then no matter what you do, you should be able to